Here we are, put the border around it, simple as that, didn't take long. Saves you so much water when you water in the plants, and straight down to the roots when you water it or when you fertilize it. So all the nourishment when you water it goes right down to the roots, and you get healthier and bigger trees or plants. I bought these fruit trees about just over a year ago, and they were that size. Now this one is bought same time as all the others, and look at the trunk of this. It's only about not even an inch, and compared to the trunk of this one here. And this one. By putting a border around it and contain the water in there, then you're pushing the water down to the roots rather than let the water stay on the surface. And not only that, when you're fertilizing it or you're putting the feed into there, that's going to push their feed all the way down to the root. Well, before, what happened was I used to feed them, and when I water it, the feed or the fertilizer used to run away and stay at the top. It wouldn't go down the bottom because it needs a lot of water or rain for that fertilizer to go right down to the roots. So I took the idea that if I could grow this in a container here and get a roots that size, I thought, well, if I do a border like that and contain the water inside, it's going to be the same as like it's growing them in a pot. And I'm very pleased with that. And look at the size of this satin peach tree, and this is taken off as well. It's all about getting a nourishment into the roots, and that's why I've taken all the flowers off of this one this year, because it's still a bit of a young tree. But I left some flowers on this satin because I want to see how the satin peaches grow. But most of my fruit trees, I've taken all the flowers off because they're too young yet. But next year I will leave the flowers on there and see how it goes. And this is my stops the ants going up there. Now the ants will come up here, go up here. They can't come on here because there's no way to climb up there, so they got to go up the trunk, and inside the trunk I've got sticky tape, double-sided sticky tape, very, very sticky, and I've got duct tape as well and a Vaseline, so it's 3 traps in one in there. They can't come up here because it's tight. No way they can come up there, so the only way is to go up the trunk, get trapped in there. And also this stops the rain going in there and diluting the sticky tape, Vaseline and duct tape. I've done same with the other 3 plants as an experiment, but I haven't seen any ants going up there. They're all down here somewhere, but they can't go up there. And that will stop any aphids, black fly, mites, anything climbing up there. So I should have a healthy trees this year. So here is the simple way of growing it. I put it into the ground here, and in January I raked in a farmyard manure, organic farmyard manure, to give it a good start. And I put an ant stopper on here, which is my invention, and I've checked it the last couple of days and I haven't seen one ant on this tree, or aphids or black fly or anything. It's clean as a whistle, and I think that trick worked. Now January, February, when I raked in the farmyard manure, 3 months later I gave it a bit of a seaweed, organic seaweed, and then last month I gave it a fish blood and bone. And look, that's the result. Like I said, you don't need a big space to grow a small tree like this, which you would get fruit from it after about 3-4 years. You just have to be patient, and I can assure you, once you get peaches on it, this tree is going to look beautiful with them colors hanging on the branches. You can even grow this in a pot. I'll let it get a little bit bigger. I wouldn't let it go more than 6 foot. And then when it goes into a dormancy, I should prune it again, maybe December or end of January, just before it comes out of dormancy. Beautiful, beautiful tree. And here is the Saturn peach, which I did exactly the same, and I left 20% of the flowers on this, and this is the result I'm getting. Loads of fruits on this.